All right, guys, let's get to some stretching first before we start our program, okay? We're going to start with some dynamic movements. We're going to start with some alternate kicks for our hamstrings, all right? Get them nice and high. If you have an area where you can travel inside your house, like a long hallway, walk it down that way. Otherwise, stay in place. Just make sure you don't kick anything, all right? Keep those up. Good job. Right from there, we're going to go ahead and drop it down into a lunge, lean it forward, right back up. Same side, drop it back, all the way down, lean it forward, all the way up. Good. And breathe. Down, lean it forward, and up. Back, down, lean forward, and up. Now we go to the opposite side, okay? So back, down, lean it forward, and up. Back, down, forward, up. Keep that going, okay? Back, down, forward, and up. Now right from there, we're going to go into an upper body. So feet are wide apart, hinge forward, and you're going to open into a T. Okay, so from the side. Hinge, down, arms are down, thumbs are pointed out, and lift up into a T. Let's go 20 reps. Every time you lift up, squeeze your blades together in the back. Keep it up, you should be just about done, okay? And this is 20. Good, a little bit of activation in your upper back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is chest fly and close. Chest fly and close. All right, let's go 15. And break. Good. Open your legs apart. Get a nice big stretch. A little bit inside your groin. Go ahead and reach it forward, okay? And then drop it down, keeping your back straight. So, from the side, when I'm going down, I'm not curving, right? I'm keeping my back straight and hinging. All right? Reach it down, keeping that back straight. You're going to get a little bit in your hamstrings, looking for a little bit in your adductors, your groin as well, okay? If you don't feel in your groin yet, open apart wider, and then drop it down. And hold. All right? To make this hamstring dominant, lean forward. To make it groin dominant, keep your hips back. All right? So hold that position there. And break. Good. We're going to go into a calf stretch next, so we're going to go ahead and work it through a runner's position, okay? So going down onto the floor, if you have a mat, feel free to grab the mat. All right? One leg's going to go back. Other leg goes right on top, and you're just stretching that calf out. So see how I'm on my toe in the back? Letting my heel drop down towards the floor. Just hold. All right? And then we alternate. So, opposite leg goes down, heel is reaching back and down, all right? Opposite leg can go right on top, and drop it back. And we're going to just hold from right here. And breathe. Good, and break. So now what we'll do is, staying on our knees, open your knees apart, nice and wide, and then drop your hips back. All right, keeping those knees apart, drive the hips back. You're looking for a stretch right along your groin and opening those hips apart. All right, come back up. Keep those knees wide, 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 and then drop your hips down and back. All right, and keep that back. Breathe. Try not to push yourself into the stretch. Let yourself fall into the stretch, okay? We call it melting into it. So you're just letting the hips drop and melt into the stretch, okay? You don't want to force it. Good. Come back up. And if you can open up wider one last time. Go ahead and drop it back, melt into it, and hold. The wider your feet go, the tougher it will get to drop it back. So kind of go based on your comfort, all right? And just breathe. And break. Good. Next one we're going to do is a muscle activation exercise for our core. So you guys know how important our core exercises are, right? What I want you guys to think is when you're here, right, if you go ahead and straighten your legs out, your back arches up from the mid-back, right? Mid to low back, you have a little bit of an uplifting arch. So you can actually slide your hand underneath that arch. What I want you to do is go ahead and bend your knees. You'll notice that the arch kind of goes away a little bit, but not fully. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and squeeze your abdominal muscles together and then try to go ahead and push your back into your hand and flatten it to the floor. Once you have it flat, hold that position there, okay? This is called a posterior pelvic tilt because what you're doing is you're taking your hips, which are making that arch happen, and you're taking them from here and pushing them down so they straighten out. You're tilting them backwards, all right? Keep that tight. I want you to hold that there for 10 seconds, all right? As you're holding, I want you to just try to breathe. If you can breathe while holding this, and it seems pretty easy, relax. Ready? We're going to squeeze again, tighten the belly, push the back down, and as you're holding, try to count out loud and breathe. So 1, and breathe. 2, and breathe. Just like that, keeping that belly tight. And this is a progression. If you can feel this, take a break and push again. As long as you can tighten the abdominal muscles and feel that spine going down into a neutral position, you're keeping stress off your back. It works your deep abdominal muscles, which are really associated with low back pain. And relax. One more time, okay? So ready? Squeeze the abdominal muscles together and flatten that low to mid back down to the floor and hold. Try to breathe, try to count if you can. This is a precursor for many abdominal exercises that you will be seeing coming up in the programs, okay? And break. Good job, guys. And that concludes the stretching portion of our exercises. You're going to go ahead into the next portion, which is the exercise portion itself, followed up by a short yoga class, okay? Good job, everyone. Have fun with class.